Welcome to my kitchen. So this week I thought it'd be a good idea to film a few dinner recipes that I do typically, like some of my staple meals. And I thought it'd be a really fun idea to show you all just like throughout the weeks-ish, sort of, kind of different dinners that I typically do. So that's what I'm gonna do. So today is Sunday, actually. I just finished a workout. Got a little quad pump. You can't really see it, but okay, let's try it. Yeah, like that. Great. But tonight, I'm actually really excited because I'm gonna go try something new. I'm gonna be trying out this vegan kale, cashew, and basil pesto. I have no clue how it's gonna be, honestly, so I'll give you all my thoughts afterwards. But I thought this with some shrimp on pasta, I thought would be really, really good. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you how I'm putting it together. Really, there's not much to it. I thaw out some shrimp, if I can find them. Found them. Also Trader Joe's. So these are just like cooked, medium, like ready to eat shrimp. You just kind of have to thaw them out. So I'm gonna have this with this. Probably chop up a tomato and some pasta. So I'm gonna start putting everything together and show you all. And I hope you like this kind of video. I hope you like this kind of content. And if you do, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what your favorite easy, quick meal dinner idea is, because I'd love to know, and I'd love to know if you guys try any of these. The shrimp are almost completely thawed. As you probably saw from a little clip I just put them under running cold water until they're nice and full, or like soft and not ice. Water's put to boil, and I wanted to try this out before mixing it in, because it'd be terrible if I mixed it in with the shrimp and everything and then it tasting terrible. So I'm gonna carefully, there we go. It's very green. It's like really green. Wow. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, so let's give her a go. Yeah, this is gonna be a new staple. Wow. I think all Italians are kind of looking at me and being like, "Stai facendo?" Excuse my French. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Vegan kale cashews? That's not pesto. I do not care. This is delicious, and I'm gonna mix it with my pasta, whether Italians like it or not. My grandparents are rolling in their grave right now, probably. So I'm gonna let the water boil, complete thawing out the shrimp, and I will see you all with the finished product. So, here's the final product. Let me show you. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. I love when I make my bowls overflow. If your bowls don't overflow, if your tacos don't spill because they're too stuffed, you didn't fill it enough. So that is kind of how I go. Super easy. It took me like 30 minutes to do, because everything you need to do, you just do it while the water's boiling. So this is the product. Oh, I can't wait. Very excited. But I'm gonna go now and dig into this, and I will catch you all tomorrow when I make my Monday dinner. I'm excited. I have no clue what I'm gonna make, but I will catch you all tomorrow. don't know if that came out well. We'll see. But welcome back. It's Monday, day 2 of easy recipes or easy, quick meal ideas, minimal meal ideas. So it's currently 5:10, and tonight we are making a tofu rice bowl dish. So it's gonna be really easy because any sort of waiting time or prep time you do while everything else is waiting, prepping. So I will show you all what I'm going to be using as like seasonings for the tofu and how I'm gonna make my little bowl. But I've been pressing the tofu. I've been pressing it for about an hour-ish. So this is like all the liquid. Wow, it's flat. Tis nice and flat. So what I'm gonna do now is kind of pat it down a little bit more to make sure that it's dry-esque, and I'm going to then cut it up into cubes, put it in a bowl, add some spices, and leave that marinating in those spices as the oven preheats. And then once the oven preheats and I plop the tofu in the oven, I'm going to set the rice cooker going so that then when the rice cooker is done, we put together and we eat. So I'm gonna show you all now me chop up the tofu and season it. So as you can see, the tofu is all coated in our little marinade, and I like to experiment. So this was one that I made with chicken once and it came out really good. So it's Dijon mustard, any sort of like syrup, honey, whatever you have, salt, pepper. I love paprika. I put paprika on everything. So I put paprika, a little bit of cayenne for some spice, some garlic powder, and then I added some cornstarch. And the cornstarch is gonna hopefully allow the tofu to get crispy. So I'm gonna let this sit, and in the meanwhile, I'm gonna turn the oven on at 450. And then once the oven has preheated and reached temperature, I'm gonna stick the tofu in and just let it cook until the rice cooker is done. And then we'll just put everything together, and that's dinner. It's done. Look how crispy. Oh wow, it looks like, look at this. Very crispy. Some might say burnt, but I think it's crispy. So the tofu's done. The rice is done. I put it over a bed of spinach because I like vegetables. I like spinach. I also sauteed some frozen broccoli. You can do any vegetables. You can do fresh vegetables. Fresh vegetables are just more expensive to get, so I have a lot of frozen veggies in my freezer. So that's that. We're gonna plop the tofu on this, put some soy sauce and maybe some dressing of some sorts, and dig in. I will show you all the final product when it's done. So here's the final product. Again, if your bowls don't overflow, you're not doing it right. So this smells amazing, and I'm very hungry and very excited to dig in. So this is the easy meal, super customizable. Add your favorite vegetable, use your favorite rice. I use sushi rice because that's what I have. Add your favorite dressing and enjoy. And I hope if you try it, let me know if you like it, and I will see you all for dinner number 3. Día número 3. Welcome to day 3. So it is Wednesday, it's 5:13 p.m. So tonight we're going kind of on a Mediterranean route-ish. And I'm gonna make some chicken, which I have right here. I'm gonna cut this up and season it with some curry powder, turmeric, salt, pepper, paprika, and other spices. I'm gonna make some of this pearl couscous. So I'm gonna make some of this, and I'm gonna probably mix in some of that kale pesto that I used on day 1. just to give it some flavor. And I'm going to then with that saute some veggies, probably chop up a tomato and put that all together. So this is gonna be a very, very quick meal. The longest part probably is gonna be waiting for this to finish cooking. And the most annoying part is gonna be dealing with raw chicken. But this, as always, very customizable. You can use whatever you want, whatever you have. But I will show you the spices that I'm going to be using for the chicken when I put it all together. So the chicken is all cut up. You just saw me cut that up. I just washed my hands because salmonella is a big no-no in this house. So I've chopped the chicken. I've put the couscous on the stovetop and cooking away. And now we're gonna get our spices. So what I'm gonna be using is, I'm gonna season the chicken with paprika, staple, some cumin. We're gonna be using a little bit of onion powder to add a little bit more flavor. And then I think I'm gonna add, let's do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of rosemary and curry powder. I love curry powder. So we're gonna do that. Salt, pepper, obviously, the most staple seasonings of them all. And I'm just gonna literally add that all on the pan, like just before it starts even to cook, so that it cooks with the seasoning on it. While that's cooking, I'm gonna take out some green beans and put them also on a little pan so that they cook up. I'll then show you the final product once it's all done, once everything's cooked, and put on a plate. So the couscous is done. The chicken's almost done. So you can see the couscous. I've just plopped in there some of the pesto, and I'm just gonna kind of mix this up so that it gets nice and flavorful. The chicken is finishing up just now, and as you can see, I've slightly burnt it, but you know what? Again, it's not burnt. It's crispy. So, plop that on. And then green beans are also nice and cooked. So we can turn this off. I've also chopped up a tomato because I just really like tomatoes. It adds a nice little bit of freshness. But again, use whatever vegetables you have or whatever vegetables you like. You know, this is kind of a just inspiration meal more than anything. It's not really a recipe. It's just, hey, combine these and they actually make a pretty good, satisfying, high protein filling meal. And you can also change up the portion sizes to, you know, fit your needs. So that's all she wrote. This is gonna be my dinner. I'll probably add some other dressing or something, but yeah, couscous with some sauce, some veggies, chicken with those seasonings. I will go dig into this and enjoy this, and I will see you all tomorrow. I will be coming home a little bit later than usual and very, very hungry, so I'll show you one of my staples for when I come back really tired and I just want a really easy, quick, filling, and comforting meal. But I will see you all tomorrow. It's day 4. And this is the last meal I'm going to show you. So tonight's dinner is going to be, I'm really excited. It is a crab fried rice. So I have this imitation flaky crab that I'm going to be adding to some rice that I'm going to saute on a pan. It's going to have some edamame like beans. And then I'm going to add to it as my seasonings some soy sauce, some rice vinegar. Then I'm going to add, I like it spicy, so I'm going to add this Saucy Wench Tiki Torture Coconut Ghost Sauce. It's like sweet and spicy-ish. I'm going to add an egg to the mix. The rice, I actually put the rice in the rice cooker. You can see that it also has the edamame. Ow, burned myself. The edamame beans are actually defrosting with the rice. That's a really great hack, is add your frozen vegetables to your rice cooker as your rice cooks. And once that's done, I'm gonna add that all to a pan, add all the spices, and then I'm gonna also add this furikake seasoning from Trader Joe's. This is really, really good, adds so much flavor. And I'm gonna eat this with some seaweed nori sheets, like some small seaweed sheets. I'm just gonna show you how I do it. I literally chuck everything on a pan, hope for the best, call it a night. And I'm gonna just show you that. And that's gonna be the end of this video and the end of these meals. So I will catch you all with my fried rice. I will make a bowl of fried rice appear in 3, 2, 1. Smells really, really good. This took probably 15 minutes from the minute the rice was cooked, but this is a great way to use rice, and you can use, you know, chicken. I used imitation crab. You can just skip on that and just use eggs. This is gonna be the last easy meal that I'm going to be showing here. And if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, do let me know in the comments down below, or DM me on my Instagram at nuttyfitbondi. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!